too. You paid it over the show, we got it free. Yes, indeed. So come on, folks, we all agree that all of us here are good company. So my friends, forget us not, we're here in musical Camelot. The moral of the story is very clear, we'll make you grin from ear to ear. Sit back and listen up, it's on with the show. Here we go. So let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. If Sweetie cries, just tell her that a smile will always pay. Whatever skies are gray, don't worry or fret. A smile will bring the sunshine, you'll never get wet. So mother to be able to say, let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy day. We're happy we can say, smile on a rainy, rainy day. What a Thanks so much. Can everybody hear us all right? Yeah, we too loud, we too quiet. No? Is the lights okay? Is there too much glare? All right, well, we are Nissi Quartet, and how many people out here are familiar with barbershop? How many people don't even know what barbershop is? One person? Well, barbershop is 4-part harmony. We sing 4-part harmony. Here are the members of the group. We have Mr. Dan Testa. He sings the really high girly part. Next in line, I sing the lead part. My name's Curtis. Over here we have Mr. Matthew Swan. He sings the baritone part. And then the chronologically challenged gentleman. He sings the bass part. What'll it take to get you to fall in love with a guy like me? A trip to the moon or a romantic tune? A wonderful night, a June moon shining. I got a plan, you'll understand. It gives us time for romance. Darling, say yes, dear, I don't wanna guess, dear. Let's face the music and dance, my darling. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone, all to myself alone. Give you and keep you in my arms forevermore. Leave all your lovers, we've been on a faraway shore, and when we're out on the briny, with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone, I'm melting your heart of stone. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Alone, I wanna go out far out of the briny, with the moon so big and shiny, melting your dear sweetheart of stone. I'm dreaming here all alone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, baby, all to myself. I'm alone because I love only you. So baby, let's catch that love boat tonight. Tonight won't be just any night. We'll be rocking and rolling with an ocean locomotion tonight.
Actually, lots of people. Good job. You made a good decision. Well, for those of you that haven't seen us before, I talked to a lot of people that all around the country that haven't seen us before, and I get asked a lot of different questions. And probably the most interesting question, or the most asked question that I get is they ask, how did Ignition come to be? How did Ignition get started? Well, it's kind of an interesting story. I met Denny on a golf course. Yeah. Old guy he can still shoot pretty good. But anyways, I had a break during work one day, and I decided I was going to go out and shoot 9 holes and then come back into work. So anyways, I go out there and I'm just doing my stretches and getting ready to play some golf, and Denny comes walking up and he says, "Mind if I play golf with you today?" And I'm kind of thinking, man, this old guy's going to slow me down. I'm kind of on a crunch, and so reluctantly I just said, yeah, you can play with me. The whole time I'm thinking, someone hurts feelings. Anyway, to my surprise, then he actually moved along pretty quick. We shot 9 holes, Walker and all, he was just doing great. And anyways, we got to the 9th hole, and I hit my ball off the 9th tee, and it sliced to the left, and it landed in the rough next to this big, huge pine tree. And then he hit his ball, and I go straight down the fairway, right next to the green. It was great. And so I'm over there looking at my ball, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get it around or through this pine tree to the green. And then he comes over and he says, when I was your age, I just hit that ball right over the pine tree. So, guys, what are you going to do, right? I wind up and I take my shot. Ball hits the trunk of the tree. It just goes right behind me about 100 yards. So I'm in a worse off spot than I started. Then he walks over and he goes, of course, when I was your age, that pine tree was 3 feet tall.
Maybe the sun gave me the power, for I could swim like Loman and be home in half an hour. Maybe the air gave me the drive, for I'm all aglow and alive. This has been what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to feel, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me, and from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love.
Well, thank you, music lovers. Thank you. These guys make fun of me because I'm kind of the old guy in the quartet. But for example, last week we were in Sioux City, Iowa, and we went to this real nice restaurant. And I was able to use my AARP card and I got a discount. And it so happened that at that restaurant, kids ate free. So we got Well, we've just come off of, let's see, a religious holiday. Is it the Daytona 500? But we'd like to do something religious for you, and so we've asked the waiters to pass a collection plate. Thank you very much for that laugh. But here's something a little religious for you. Some glad morning when my life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. Curtis has a little girl that's about 6 years old, and she's really a sweet little girl. And I go to church with them every once in a while. I'm not a terribly religious person, but I go to church with them every once in a while. And we walked into the foyer of his church, and there on the wall was a plaque, and it had the names of a lot of people on it, and flags all the way around it. And his little girl looked at it, and she said, "Grandpa Denny," she calls me Grandpa Denny, and she said, "What is that? What are those names on there for?" And she said, or I said, "Well, honey, it's a real serious thing. Those are the names of people that have died in service." She got real nervous, and she looked at me, and she said, "Is that the 8 o'clock service or the 10 o'clock?"
Well, I woke up this morning feeling fine. I woke up with heaven on my mind. I woke up with joy in my soul, 'cause I knew my Lord had control. Well, I knew I was walking in the light, 'cause I prayed on my knees in the night. And I stayed till the Lord gave a sign, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Says that a home will be mine, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Heaven on my mind. Oh, I want to go. Oh, yes, I want to go. Where the milk and honey flows. There's a light always shines. Shine always shines. In the sun of mine. Heaven on my mind, heaven on my mind.
Boy, they're letting me talk some more here. Can't believe it. I left my walker backstage. But you know, one of the most beautiful things about being a parent is putting your child to bed. And it was always a joy for me to pick up those little girls. I have 3 daughters and 2 granddaughters. And Mom had bathed the kids, and the kids would come running into the bedroom, and they'd be all clean and powdered and, you know, talcumed and all this kind of thing. And it was a wonderful thing to pick up that little girl and put her in bed. And she'd ask questions, you know, and now, honey, it's time to go to sleep. No more questions now. No more drinks of water and things like that. It was just a beautiful, beautiful thing to put my child to bed, our children to bed. Sorry, honey, it was our children. I'll hear about that when we get home. But here's a song that tells the story about putting your child to bed.
Nighttime falls, day is done, and I treasure every moment with my son. my day, fills my day. How you arise, star moonshine, angel divine, baby of mine, baby mine, baby mine, and those times troubles may fall, can be hard when you are small, so small. Though there's time, some may scold you, I'll be there just to hold you. From your head to your toes, I love you. Goodness knows, you are so precious to me, cute as can be. Baby of mine, baby baby mine. Go to sleep, my baby mine,
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, another interesting story about Denny. Yeah. I haven't even told the story yet. Went over to Denny's house one day, and I took my daughter, and like Denny said, she's fairly small. She just turned 7. And during the course of helping Denny out that day, I lost her in Denny's house. He's got a pretty decent-sized mansion that he lives in. And anyways, I lost her in the house, and I go looking for her, and I find her in Denny's bathroom. And she's sitting there staring at the wall in Denny's bathroom. And I wonder, what is she doing? And so I look at her and I say, Amaya, what's going on? Are you all right? She doesn't look at me. She doesn't even acknowledge that I'm there. She just continues to stare right at the wall. So I get around a little closer and I say, Amaya, is everything okay? Are you all right? Again, she just ignores me and she keeps looking right at the wall. So I kind of look where she's looking and I follow her gaze over to the wall. And on this wall is a shelf. And on the shelf is a cup. And inside the cup is a pair of dentures. How many people out here are parents? Can you imagine all the questions that come off of that? So I'm expecting the worst, and I'm thinking, what's she gonna ask me now? And I just say again, I say, Maya, is everything okay? Are you gonna be all right? You know, do you have any questions for Daddy? And she just says, Daddy, the tooth fairy's never gonna believe this. So how many people out here, I know Ray's seen us for the first time, how many people this is their first time ever hearing barbershop? We have a few people? All right. Yeah, it's like 3 people that haven't heard barbershop before. Oh, a couple more over there. Well, we have something that we like to do, and it's an audience participation part of our program. And so we would like to have now come up and dance for everybody. Gives us a chance to rest our voices for a second, maybe take a seat. No? You don't want to do that? Oh. What about you? Oh, you'll dance at the same time?
When you see this video on YouTube, it's gonna
No, we wanted to bring somebody up from the audience that that maybe could sing a song with us. So, Danny, could you go find somebody? And yeah, we're just going to prove how easy this is. I mean, barbershop is easy. Anybody can do it, right? You can do it standing on your head. You can do it sleeping in a bed.
Sir, would you come up here, please? The song we've selected is Saber Dance by Quartet.
I like the combination of desire and fear in his eyes.
Okay. His name is Griff. Can everybody say hi, Griff?
Hi, Griff.
I don't know. This is totally randomly chosen from the audience.
Yeah, this wasn't planned at all. And just remarkably, he sings the girly part just like in this. So, yes, we're going to be reimbursing him after he does this. We're going to sing. It's a good old barbershop standard. If any of you barbershoppers out there know this and you want to sing along, just please don't.
Search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose, Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, my rose. The dearest flower that grows, and someday for my sake she may let me take a bloom from my wild Irish rose.
Hey.
I will be buying everybody's drinks now. So to prove how obviously that was a little bit of a plant, Tanner, that sang with Denny back in 1940. But really to prove how easy it is, audience participation. We know we've got a lot of singers in the audience because I know pretty much all of you. They didn't really bring anybody, I know everybody. So we've got singers in the audience. So what we're going to do is have Denny teach a barbershop tag to the audience. An easy tag. So,
Okay, how many people here think they sing the melody? How many people sing like Curtis? Or sing his range? Not you, Scary Larry. Come on. Give me a C. Okay, here's the C. Some of you, let's see, this 3/8 and this 5/8 over here. Okay, here's your part. The words are when it's sleepy time down south. This is a tag from Louis Armstrong's theme song, Sleepy Time Down South. And it's he played it at every one of his concerts. And so here's just the last 5 or 6 notes. When it's sleepy time down south. Can we have all the leads, all the melody singers? Whoever wants to sing that part. When it's sleepy time down south. Here we go, ready? When it's sleepy time down south. Very good. Good job. Yeah, that's great, guys. Okay, now I want all the guys that have real low voices to sing this part. Everybody's going to start at the same note. When it's sleepy time down south. Da, 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 da. There we go, basses. You guys love it. Here we go, ready? When it's sleepy time down south. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now here's the girly part. All ladies and Matt. You guys can sing. Here we go. When it's sleepy time down south. That's probably the more. Yeah, it's the second most difficult part of this one. Here we go. Ready? When it's sleepy time down south. Not bad, not bad. Okay, here's the baritone part now. This, the baritone part is really a strange part. I know because I used to sing baritone, but at my age, everything sags. And I'm now singing. That's not funny, but at my age, everything sags. And so I used to sing baritone, but now I sing bass. But here's the baritone part. When it's sleepy time, da 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 da. When it's sleepy time, down south. Baritones, you ready? Here we go. When it's sleepy time down south. Now, do you remember all 4 parts? Okay, some of you sing bass, some of you sing baritone, some of you sing lead, some of you sing tenor. Here we go. Let's see what this sounds like. Here we go. Ready? When it's sleepy time down south.
So we're going to sing some more for you. You don't have to do all the work. This next one, I found out recently, is one of my mother's favorite songs, and she just happens to be in the audience. So we're going to do this one for her. I doubt she can make it through it. So.
Unafraid I can go. dancing once in a
Especially to those of us that are 25 years old and still single, but it's okay, that's okay. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. And I am lonely. But we're going to move in a different direction now. We kind of showcased in that song the idealistic sense of love, and now, especially for most of the ladies in the audience, we're going to shift a little towards something we call realism. This is more the realistic sense of love.
You're the girl I adore, and I love you more than on the day we were wed. Though we're growing old, there's a story yet untold, and now it must be said, must be said. We don't like to go out shopping. We don't care what's on sale. We just want to sit with a bag full of chips, watching the NFL. When you come over at halftime, I say, does this dress fit too tight? You just look in the eye with a big fat lie and say, looks just right.
It does. Horizontal stripes are good.
Well, that's the truth about men. Let me tell you, my friend, that's the truth about us. No muss, no fuss. We like to hunt and golf on our days off. Birdies are a plus. It don't matter what line we hand you. When we come a dragging in, we ain't wrong, we ain't sorry, and it's probably gonna happen again. We hate watching steel magnolias, like Rambo and Die Hard 4. Jump up and down like fools when we see the new tools at the Home Depot store. We don't really want to take you to dinner at some fancy restaurant. The only reason we do is 'cause we know it leads to the one thing we all want.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dessert.
What's that one dessert with like lady fingers? Oh, the tiramisu.
Well, that's the truth about men. Can we get an amen? That's the truth about guys. No nothing too complex. That's my ex. It's something cold for drinking and some hard and heavy. Barbershop. Drive around malls, you get to see the sights. No extra cost, so no matter what line we hand you, when we come to drag it in, we ain't wrong, we ain't sorry. And it's probably gonna happen, and sure it's gonna happen, you know it's gonna happen again. That's the truth about me.
So we're gonna go rest our voices after this next song. So we've got one more song for you. Please stick around. I think I had some of the dessert earlier. It's really good. So I forget what I had. Chairman. Right. No, but it is really good. So order some dessert and hang out and have another drink. And we'll be back in 15 minutes or so. Stick out your chest with pride, red. Now don't be ashamed when I call your name. My goodness gracious, will you thrill me bodacious? Ain't the whole town red, red. You heard what I said, I said. My goodness gracious, you thrill me bodacious. So ride, red, ride. Ride, red, ride, come on and ride, red, ride. Come on and ride, red, ride, red, ride. Come on and ride, red, ride. Come on and ride, red, ride. Falling down. Why don't you have me go into town? Yeah. Ooly, 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 ba 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 da. Paint the whole town red, red. You heard what I said. I said, well, my goodness gracious, you feel me bodacious, so ride, red, ride. Come on and ride. Come on and ride, red. Come on and ride, red, ride, red, ride. Come on and ride. Come on and ride, red. Come on and ride, red.
the time.